There's a million videos out there online teaching you how to lose your love handles and getting those six-pack abs that every man respects and woman desires. But the real reason you clicked on this video today is because you're not looking for average fitness advice. Sure, I'm going to give you my exact blueprint to losing your love handles in 7 days, but I'm also going to be giving you the exact game plan to reinvent yourself as a man. I mean, because let's be real, do you really just want to lose the love handles? Or is it behind those love handles you actually want to build a physique and become a man worthy of demanding respect from women, men, and most importantly, the man he sees in the mirror? And you won't find a better guide out there for not only losing your love handles, but completely reinventing the man that you are. Because I've helped hundreds of other men do the same. The reason why I'm making this video today is because one of my clients, before he joined the program, he watched one of my original guides on how to lose your love handles in 7 days. And not only was he able to lose his love handles once he joined the program, but his mindset completely shifted and he reinvented himself as a man, completely cut toxic habits out of his life, just got out of a bad relationship, and is on a new trajectory in his life and becoming the most disciplined, best version of himself. So let's first talk about where you're going wrong. You only attempt to get in shape when you need to. Maybe you have a hot date, your girlfriend just broke up with you, or summer's around the corner. And that's exactly why you always fail. Because the truth is, your physique is a direct byproduct of your identity. So when you drastically change your lifestyle to get in shape, those actions outside of your identity can only last for so long. And that's the first mistake that you're making. The second mistake you're making is you're not going about this with a proven system. Yeah, you know how to eat in a caloric deficit, cut some carbs and do some cardio. So you dive headfirst into an extreme cutting and cardio routine just to look and feel like shit 4 weeks later and binge your way back to the way you started. Guys, without a proven system or blueprint to losing that stubborn belly fat without killing yourself, you'll continue to repeat the cycle over and over again. And the last mistake you're making is destroying your dopamine receptors. I mean, let's be real, guys. You're probably doing a couple of these things because I know when I had love handles, I was doing a few of these things too. Smoking, drinking, popping a Zyn too much, masturbating too much, drinking too much caffeine, scrolling on social media. The truth is your dopamine levels are too high to enjoy the hard things. So we need to work on bringing your baseline dopamine levels down so that way you can enjoy the hard shit. So that way getting in shape will no longer feel like hiking up a mountain and more like a walk in the park. Now, speaking of walk in the park, this right here is single-handedly the most important thing when it comes to losing that stubborn belly fat, as long as you have the other things inside this video nailed. This is what I call the love handle burning walks. Build 2 to 3, 20 to 30 minute walks in your day-to-day routine, and you'll see the love handles melt off right away. See, the mistake that most people make is doing high-intensity cardio to try to lose the fat, which utilizes carbs instead of burning fat for energy. So stop the crazy cardio, implement my love handle burning walks for 2 to 3, 20 to 30 minute walks a day into your daily routine. Now, you've probably heard the saying, abs are made in the kitchen, but I'm gonna disagree. Muscle is made in the kitchen, and muscle is gonna help you burn the fat right off of you. Now, you guys are probably eating like the chicks out here in Miami. 1, 2, maybe 3 meals max. And that's probably why you still can't bench 225, but still have love handles. But don't worry, here's the fix. Ground beef, eggs, and rice, avocados. You wanna make sure you're eating whole foods, and you wanna structure your macros to where you're still building muscle, but burning fat in the process, specifically in the midsection. My favorite macro split to follow is gonna be 40% proteins, 40% fats, and 20% carbs. You wanna still have carbs into your nutrition because that's what's gonna give you energy for your workouts and energy to walk around throughout the day. You need carbs. But staying under that 100 to 150 gram range is going to be the most optimal so you could burn fat while building muscle. Now, this is where I'm going to say something that most people won't agree with because it won't help them sell their fitness coaching and workout plans. You don't need some optimal training plan. There's not going to be a magic workout that's going to get rid of your love handles. But what you do need is someone to impress. And what I mean by that is training hard until you feel exhausted is all you need to do to get the job done. So a strong motivator is going to be much more powerful than some optimized training plan that makes working out feel like a chore. So look, here's what helps me. Find a gym crush and hit the gym when she goes, right? And if you don't want to go this route, I also have a list of hate and a list of great. List all the people who doubted me, all the people who hated on me, and then use that as fuel for my workouts. Think about all the people that doubted me throughout this process and didn't believe that I could get to where I'm at. Right? Think about that girlfriend that broke up with you. Think about that person that rejected you. Think about that friend that stabbed you in the back and use that as fuel. Train with people bigger and leaner than you. Hire a coach and have those weekly check-in photos motivate you to push harder each and every single day. Any social accountability to make you want to push in order to impress is all you really need. And the way you live your life, guys, is written all over your physique. And right now, the way you're living is not looking good. So I'm going to break down the exact daily routine I follow Monday to Sunday, every single day of the week for the past year. I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I wake up, I wash my face, I go in the mirror, look at myself, and then I do push-ups just to spike my energy to wake me up. Do 50 in a row, and I record it, post on my Instagram story. Then I go straight to my morning journaling routine. I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for and 3 needle movers that I need to get done in order for today to be considered a successful day. Then after, I'm going straight to the Bible and reading 30 minutes of the New Testament to closer my relationship with the Lord. Always want to have a mental, physical, and spiritual win for the day. This knocks it out bright and early in the morning. And then right after I finish reading the Bible, I'll read 30 minutes of a self-development book or self-improvement book. That's going to help me progress with my personal development journey. So look, you probably heard of the old age quote that you are a product of your environment. And from my experience, this is completely true. Back when I was working on Wall Street, I was surrounded by depressed, old age, sad, low vibrational people. And even though I was working out and eating relatively healthy, I had the worst habits and was in the worst shape of my life, not only physically, but mentally. I was indulging in the vices, drinking, and because I was so depressed at work that I used the drinking and the drugs as an outlet to escape the job that I had to go to work in the next day. And to just add icing on the cake, I was going through relationship problems with my girlfriend at the time, and we ended up breaking up. So I'm depressed at this job. The stress got so much and the pressure got so bad to the point where it affected my relationships outside of the office. And then my relationship ended, and it just ended like a big snowball effect into my life came crashing down. And it was at this point when I decided to make a change in my life and completely quit my job and focus on my mental and physical health. There's only a few things that I really value in this life, and that's my family, God, and my mental and physical health. There's no amount of money you could pay me to sacrifice my mental and physical health. Like, I was deteriorating. So long story short, that happened. And then a few months later, I ended up moving out here to Miami, which is a place known to have a lot of hot and successful people that are in shape. And guess what the result of me moving to Miami was? I got in the best shape of my life. It's not a coincidence, guys. Now, I'm not saying to go pack your bags up, quit your job, and move to a different location like Miami, but I am saying that the subtle changes you make in your environment can impact you. Maybe go to a bodybuilder gym instead of a regular chain gym. Maybe go to a farmer's market instead of Walmart. Maybe change the friends you're associating yourself with. Guys, your vibrational energy is everything, and nothing will impact this more than the environment you choose to surround yourself with. Now, look, I want to end this video off with mindset because this is arguably the most important part of all of this. I'm not going to give you some BS saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. You got to be disciplined, hardworking, whatever. I'm going to give you some real tangible mental frameworks that you could apply instantly into your life and see real results. And to start, the truth behind why you're currently in the position you're at in life right now is because somewhere along the lines you compromised. Look, I get it. You probably tried to get in shape before, but somewhere along the lines you compromised, you lost alignment, and you ended up backtracking. And in order to stop compromising in your life, you need strong whys. Ask yourself, why do I need to make this change? Why do I need to get in the best shape of my life? Take a second to think about it. Now, you probably had a few things come up to your mind, right? 1 to 2, even 3 things, right? But ask yourself again, are those reasons strong enough to the point where you're actually going to make a change? And maybe they are, so you can go on ahead and stress test them. But for the guys that want to guarantee success and make sure that they never backtrack again, listen up. I want you to grab a piece of paper, write these questions down, spend an hour on thinking about answering these questions. Number 1, what exactly are your goals? Number 2, why do you want to achieve these goals? Number 3, what is your why behind these goals? And number 4, what action steps do you need to do in order to guarantee success and make failure impossible? Now, when you go ahead and answer those questions, if question number 4 turns out that you need an exact blueprint in order to succeed, then listen up. Because at the time of this recording, I just opened up public access to my group. My group Forever Fit is a brotherhood of men all on the same mission to become the most respectable man possible. level up mentally, physically, financially, and in every relationship of their life. But it also contains all of the information on training, mindset, habits, routine, and even dating inside that has not only helped me, but helped people like my client Leo, who lost his love handles and built a respectable physique and is starting to see not only success in the mirror, but success in life. I left the type form below if you want to apply to join. It only takes a minute to fill out, and if I feel like you're a great fit for the Brotherhood, I will personally reach out and invite you in. That type form will also give you access to apply for my elite level one-to-one coaching. So instead of wasting weeks or months or even years doing the same mistakes over and over again, you could actually learn from someone who's been in your position before that's finally escaped it, and get access to a brotherhood that's not only going to keep you accountable, but give you large opportunities in life. Getting in shape and building respect for myself was the first step in my journey. And now I'm 23 years old, living in Miami, running my own business, all because I was an action taker. And if you want outcomes like this in life, be an action taker. The link below is for the action takers. And for the rest of you guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Forever Drew. We're signing out.